About SMS communication. The client gets his first impression of the company upon the first phone call to the office of this company. Emmanuel Desessar. Today, I want to talk about SMS communication with clients. But first, just a few words. Our world has long been ruled by SMS communication. Old school guys will remember how everything started and how hard it was to get used to new way of communication, how many misunderstandings there were, and how the things we wrote were interpreted wrongly. To indicate emotion, we tried to think of different signs. For example, a smile was a colon and a round closed bracket. A smile with tongue was a colon with capital P. A sad smile was a colon and a round open bracket. When the emoji appeared, everything became easier and more fun. And they really help. There are situations when you really can't put into words what you feel, and emojis come to your aid as real help. But still, sometimes they can mess everything up. So choose them carefully. Now let's return to our topic. First things first. A few years ago, I was a beauty professional. Then I moved into the category of clients. I wanted to have a permanent makeup of my lips. Upon arrival in my native country, I went to the procedure, after which the master warned about the possible need for correction in a month. A month passed, and already back here in the UK, I noticed that the correction was really necessary. It was not the master's fault. It was due to the physical processes in my body. I started looking for a master. I found two and wrote to them on the spur of a moment. Again, it should be noted that I absolutely do not understand this procedure, except for the things that the master had explained to me earlier. It is impossible for a person to know everything. What happened next? When I asked the first professional my questions about the price and the possibility of appointment, I also explained what procedure, where and when was done, and the reason why I needed a correction. Answered. So how do I know what pigment was used? I will need to adapt the color. Anyway, if you want, I can schedule you for January. In the end, she used emoji. A smile. A monkey with closed eyes. Thank you. I will write to you later. I answered, confused and frustrated. In a slight bewilderment, I called my friend and told her everything. We discussed the topic of disrespectful attitude towards the clients together, and that was it. I now really wish that girl to be happy forevermore. An hour later, I received an answer from the second master and read the answer with a slight agitation. And, oh gods, it was something unreal. She started with an apology that she would not be able to schedule me for the soonest dates. Because of the tight schedule, she told me about all the nuances of the procedure. She wrote the prices, wrote what and how she can do for me. You know, there is such an expression, gastronomic orgasm. Here I had not that orgasm. I was simply delighted. I agreed to a higher price and waiting for how much it would take just to get to that master. I called my friend back again, told her about the conversation and shared my emotions with her. Here is the answer of the true master. The friend immediately demanded to have a look at her profile, her work, after which, I want her to be my master too. I think you've already understood everything. Yeah, that's how it works with clients. In the first case, the master lost a client. In the second, acquired at least two. And in the future, the first master will create her client base with difficulties. The second, on the other hand, will have a bunch of them. A similar example. I needed the translation of medical documents. I found an interpreter and wrote her a request. She replied to me within an hour. I'm sorry. At this point, I'm very loaded with projects, but I'll give you the contact of another translator who can help you. Did she lose a client? No. It was a professional's answer, and I kept both contacts for the future. Why am I telling you all this? Don't make fun of clients if they don't understand something. Answer the questions you are asked in essence. Politeness, diplomacy, desire to help. These are your secrets. Already with the first SMS, the client will see and feel your level of professionalism, and you can either leave a good impression about yourself or get discredited.